I'm Jim Sawatzki, the producer and director of A Compelling Curiosity, the history of the House of David. I wanted to share in the bonus footage some history on my family. My maternal great-grandparents, Joseph Frick family, owned and operated a shoe store on Territorial Road for nearly 100 years. It was located right next door to the Yore Opera House. And that whole block on Territorial Road, just off of Water Street, was called the Yore Block. And his family, my great-grandparents, lived above the shoe store, and they were sleeping late one evening in September of 1896. And my great-grandmother woke up and aroused the family and said, "There's a fire and we should get out of the building." And so everybody dressed quickly and went down the stairs and left the building. And sure enough, the Yore Opera House was on fire. And it turned out to be one of the worst tragic fires in Benton Harbor history, because 12 firemen died in that blaze. And the photographs that they have, that the local Herald Palladium has, you can see after the destruction there, on the lower right, there's the picture of there's like a little railing, and there's a sign that says barbershop. But that lower right side of the picture is where my grandfather's shoe store was. It was totally destroyed. And he didn't have any insurance, so he went to Chicago on a boat the next day or the next 2 days later, and he bought some more supplies and somehow rebuilt the store. And the photograph in the movie of the Frick family shoe store, I believe, was taken to promote the fact that the Frick shoe store is back in business, and my grandfather and great uncle are standing out there ready to do business with the community. Now, on the bluff in St. Joseph, Michigan, many locals know of the monument that still stands. It was erected in 1898 to commemorate the loss of the firemen who died in the Yore Opera House blaze. There are 5 firemen listed on this monument. They were St. Joseph firemen. But there were 7 other firemen from Benton Harbor that died in this terrible fire. And this monument is linked to my family history in the fact that the little girl that's being carried by the brave firemen is really my great-aunt Agnes Frick, who was the little girl in the family who escaped with her parents and her siblings. And she was not the actual model for the statue, but she is the little girl that is in this pose. And so I just wanted to sort of make a note of that my family's history is linked to the town in that statue memorial. And luckily for me, my grandfather Joseph Frick Jr., he survived with his other siblings, and so I'm here to tell you the story.